solitaria, no me acompaña. El mar le habla a la luna, el viento le suspira.
Since I can remember, I've always known that this is all I wanted in my life, to sing. As I started getting to figure it out that it was not just a wish, that I had talent, and then I started writing and composing and arranging and all that. As the journey had passed, I've learned more and more about how many more things I like to do about it, but singing and music has been something that I cannot remember a day in my life which I didn't think about this is what I wanted to do, and I was very sure that I was gonna do.
Mis oídos y mis ojos presencian la dulzura de este lugar.
Each musician, all of them, Juancho, Clarence, Omer, Jason, have a very unique sound, and they have a lot of interest in music like I do. We all come with an interest of being jazz musicians, but on that we have so many different influences from around the world, and I think that uniqueness is something that we can have in common. But I always like to develop into an open situation where if anybody wants to bring something, they have the open door.
No, I think maybe, you know what? What about if it goes to the pedal on the fifth, or if it goes to the fourth?
Or how about you don't like going back to the beginning.
We could do that.
Okay, so la 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 la, 3, 4.
I think that's
No?
the one.
Only one?
Yeah. Okay.
No, twice.
Yeah.
Noche estrellada, mi alma clama la magia del lugar.
Some of the songs speak about peace, love, anger, question, because it's been a very rough couple of years for the whole world, I think. And so a lot of that has to do with that. Then I honor Victor Jara and Violeta Parra, which are Bob Dylan or Johnny Mitchell of Chile, you know? It's for people to understand. And I pick songs that also speak about love and work and peace. Have brought me this confidence back, because he really believed on who I am as an artist, and he's really been helping me to shape things. I felt like I was totally out of touch with what I needed to be in order to be in the market. And this project have brought me back the confidence that I don't have to be anything else than just myself.
We just won the World Cup with that song, man.
World Cup.
Mondial, how's that?
Mundiale.
Every artist that we have so far has their own band, and it's a band that they work with all the time. So, I mean, for me, I didn't really do anything. I don't know. I'd say it was like is the hardest producing job I've ever done. Rob says, take 13, and they start playing, and it's over, and I go, that was great. Let's do the next song. And that's really how it's been. I mean, it's a thing here, a thing there. We need more intensity. Pull the strings. This is out of tune. You know. Would you think about playing this part, doubling this? Just little, I mean, tiny things. But most of the work is done by the group.
I mean, if it works out the way my ears are telling me it's going to work out, and that's what I want to find out before everybody leaves. This is the one song that I need to make sure that all the edits are going to work. So at lunch we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it together to see if it works, like a rough cut.
Use 3 takes. Okay. I mean, you 3 different. Yeah, you want to use 3 takes to edit together, right?
Yeah.
Las cosas van cambiando.
Because I was singing as a child folk music and rock and whatever I can put my hands on pretty much. But my ears and my feelings were really towards jazz. And I always said I think it was because the freedom that you have to just take any music and just bring it into your own vision and improvise and gather together with a group of people that you start this conversation. You can have this start point, but as you start playing the song like a conversation, it goes and develop, and before you know, everybody's telling their opinion about it, but then you meet again, and then you end the conversation. And I don't think there's any style of music that you have that freedom.
Yo canto y sueño, siento vivo y bailo, siento la dulzura de este lugar.
You know, when you get some musicians, they're just in service to the song. Like, you know, Jason can play all of the scales and licks and la-di-da-di-da, and you listen to him playing, and he's just playing what makes the song effective. But I talked to him about that before we came to the session. I said, man, it's all about being in service to the song. That's the only thing that's important.
Noche estrellada, mi alma clama la magia del lugar.
It's rare that you hear group dynamics as actually a part of the concept of the group. And there were things that happened in the studio that were clearly things that happened in the moment based on how Claudia was singing. Because we would do 2 or 3 takes of a song, and 2 takes would be one way, and then the 3rd take would get this moment of magic, and I'd kind of jump out of the seat and go, yeah! Yeah, so it was great. It was great to experience that.
For me, recordings are a possibility to document a moment in our life as musicians, like like a picture. You know, it's that moment. We're not gonna be able to repeat that. Even if I record the same songs next year with the same band, it's not gonna be the same.